October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Hi, this is Dr. Dave Yachter. In 2017, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. And although it was concerning at first, our family has certainly learned some important lessons along the way. So today I'd like to share with you much of what she went through from diagnosis to testing, as well as the most effective treatments. The reason why this is important is because the latest study published recently claims that 1 out of 2 men and 1 out of every 2 women will be diagnosed with cancer at some point in their lives. And that includes you and me. So here are the lessons from my mother's cancer treatment. In 2017, the diagnosis was made, and there were several small lesions found in her left breast. There was a biopsy done to determine if the lesions were benign or malignant. And the post-biopsy results showed metastasis to the liver with multiple small lesions present there as well. Local oncologist recommended conventional treatment consisting of radiation first. And then if that did not prove effective, then they were going to move on to chemotherapy. My parents denied this treatment in favor of a more conservative therapy offered at the time by Dr. Raymond Helu, who was an oncologist still practicing today in Marbella, Spain. It is a 2-week treatment time and a regimen that I've seen performed on other patients as well as peers with successful outcomes. So the regimen included alkalizing nutrition and just showing my mom how to eat better and keeping the pH proper and balanced inside the body, which I'm going to cover at the cancer workshop coming up a little bit more in detail. They recommended anti-inflammatory nutrition, anti-cancer supplements. They did ozone therapy and other forms of oxygenation to the body tissues. They performed treatments for detoxification to rid the body of toxins. And then they also did a form of nerve system stimulation to strengthen the immune system. So my parents made the trip. They were there for 2-3 weeks. They got the treatment, the therapy there. My mom got all that. They learned a lot. It's a world-class facility. They were very, very impressed, and they were treated like royalty there. And they also had a nice time touring Spain. So the cancer markers went down, and the treatments, after they completed it there, the post-testing showed positive results. Everything showed improvement. And over the last 4 years, it's held for the most part, as well as can be expected. Her cancer markers have gone sometimes slightly up and down over the last 4 years, but holding for the most part. I would say the 2 biggest factors that make the markers go up are too much sugar, when she has too much sugar, indulging in sugar on, just kind of going off the diet, and also too much stress. Those are the 2 things that I have seen impact her immune system negatively. And I would say that's true for any cancer patient. They would see that same outcome. Fast forward to today, she's presently on a mild pill form of chemotherapy. No extreme side effects like hair loss or weight loss or vomiting that you typically see with people who get full blast chemotherapy. But in her case, it's a slower, more degenerative process. Weakness of the lower extremities, having trouble walking, cracking and bleeding on the soles of her feet, hands, and nails. And she's walking with a cane at this point. And it's been a challenge. The cancer markers are still holding steady, but the medication at this point, after being on it for a few years, is now beginning to lose its effectiveness, as the oncologist told them when they first started. At this point, their local oncologist is recommending ported chemotherapy treatments, but she's decided to not move forward with this. My mom continues to maintain a proactive, healthy lifestyle, continuing much of what she learned under Dr. Helou's care in Spain. She exercises in the pool every day. She continues with anti-inflammatory nutrition and supplements. She gets adjusted twice a week. And this is somebody who's been under care for chiropractic care for 30 years already. Why is she getting adjusted twice a week right now? Well, if you know that your nervous system controls your immune system, then you want to take advantage of every opportunity to keep your nervous system as healthy as possible, especially if you're a cancer patient. The University of Rochester School of Medicine published a study many years ago and showing nerve fibers go into every organ of the immune system. We found that if you took the nerves away from the spleen or the lymph nodes, you virtually stop the immune system, the immune response in its tracks. So the question I always ask is, what controls your spleen? What controls your lymph nodes? What controls your immune system in general? Is your nervous system. So that's what that study underscored. Another study was done at New York University Cancer Research Center. Back in 1975, Dr. Ronald Puro studied the immune systems of cancer patients, non-cancer patients, and non-cancer patients under chiropractic care for 5 years or more. And they found in that study the chiropractic patients had immune systems on average about 300% stronger. So chiropractic care is not a cure for cancer, but it can offer cancer patients and non-cancer patients alike the opportunity to have the strongest nerve system and the strongest immune system possible under all circumstances. This is the advantage that long-term chiropractic patients experience. So you can learn more about this, as well as how to significantly reduce your risk of cancer through proper lifestyle and other things we'll be talking about at the workshop. Energize and cleanse your body, and just how to add years to your life and life to your years through implementing all of these things. And there's just so much. This is going to be an amazing workshop. This is probably the most important workshop that you can attend because of the impact that cancer has in our lives. And I hate to say this and hate to remind all of us that we all have cancer. Your body makes cancer. In any given moment, there are thousands and tens of thousands of cancer cells being produced all over your body, your breast, prostate, colon, everywhere. But it's your immune system that kills it off. And if your immune system gets too weak, that's when cancer has the opportunity to establish itself. So the question is, do you know every single thing? Are you dotting your I's and crossing your T's, making sure that you're doing every single thing that you can prop up and strengthen your immune system and make sure your body is a cancer-killing machine? Are you doing that? Do you know all those things? I challenge you to come and learn and grow your body of knowledge. I guarantee you will learn something new. This will be a life-changing event. You will not leave with your wheelbarrow empty. I can guarantee you that. So make sure that you get dialed in, registered, and ready to go for our upcoming cancer prevention workshop. Remember, October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So this information is vitally important to you, your family members, friends, loved ones. Make sure everybody gets registered. There's limited seating, so you have to go to Eventbrite and get your free tickets and make sure that you get your seats reserved. So click on the link in the description box, or look at the banner below, use the phone number, call our office, or if you're watching this in the office, simply walk over to the front desk and write those names down, and we'll make sure that you get there and you get all of this. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate you. God bless.